Last week I made a video about a triad color palette. This week I'm going to show you why it works, how you can actually use it. Okay, so my main color in this painting here, you might think it would be green because there's a lot of it, but what I'm trying to accent actually is the purple. Okay, so that's here. Here's the violet, and opposite it is the yellow. So all in here, when you put these two colors together, the purple and the yellow, they will pop. Okay, when you mix them, when you mix the paint together, then you'll get a grayed color. Okay, so now I've got those two colors, the purple and the yellow. Now look, if I take equal distance from the yellow, pick green and orange, okay, well that are basically the colors that are left. Down here at the bottom, this painting's so big you can't see it, is all shades of orange. Oftentimes you get afraid, oh gosh, what color do I pick? Well, this will help you out if you'll just use it. Now, do I have other colors in there? Absolutely. And when I say that the opposites on the color wheel, they pop when you put them together, but when you mix the paint and put them together, then it does what's called grays the color. I'm going to lift this up a little bit. Look at the shadow of the tree. Okay, so that's not brown. It's actually green from the grass and red as its complement. And that's how I make a shadow in grass. I mix the green with red, and it kind of grays that. It doesn't make gray, it mutes that color. So let's look at some others. Okay, here is one. Okay, so take a look, because I don't know if I can do the color wheel and the painting at the same time. So there, we'll set this over here. Okay, so now we have the blue. Let's see, yeah, we have blue. Okay, now you can use any of the shades or tints of the blue. Okay, so there's blue, and then there's a lighter blue, and then this lighter blue has some black in it, and then this has a lot more black in it. So the blue and the orange are opposite each other on the color wheel. Okay, so take another look. So you see the blue and you see that orange as part of the daffodil. Okay, so what other colors can I use? Okay, I can use red and yellow because they're equal distance from that orange. And that's exactly what I did. Now, I could have used the green and the violet, but I chose these two colors. Okay, so now when you pick red and you go down one value, you've got a pink. So that's kind of what has happened here. Okay, see, I've got this darker maroony red, and then back here is a lighter shade. So I've used that same triad in that painting. Now here's another one. We're going to look at 5 different paintings so we get a good understanding of what's happening here. Okay, so here is this one. Now anytime you have, you know, like fall colors, blue and orange, just, I mean, they're opposites on the color wheel. Got blue, you've got orange. Oh, my heart, they make my heart sing. I love those two colors together. Okay, so then I could use the red and the yellow. I could use the violet and the green, which technically I have used all this green, and he, the bird, has lots and lots of variations of purple on him. So, you know, the green and the purple is what makes that work. Even though he's a blackbird, and this is very dark colors, when you see it in real life, you can tell there's a lot of purple in that raven there. We've got some geraniums. Okay, so the red is the main color. So here we have the red and the green. Okay, so you see that, the red and the green there. So what other colors could I use with it? I could go with the orange and the violet, okay? And did I? Okay, so this has got red and orange all the way in there. And in through here is the very dark. But I didn't use a lot of the violet, but it is like in the background of these geraniums. Can you see right back in through here? When I did the first pass of the geraniums, they are very dark and they do have a lot of that violet color in them. And then as I brought it forward, you can still see it back in here, okay? But as I brought it forward, then that changed, gave it the depth and the perspective of a round flower. Okay, so this is a form of red, the maroonish color right there. Okay, so then there's the green opposite that. Well, here we've got every shade of green under the sun. So what else could we use with that if those were my colors? Okay, we could go with like a yellow and, okay, so there, this thing here is in the way. There, we can go with the yellow and the blue, or we could go with like violet and orange. So we did use the violet and the orange. Here's the orange, here's the violet. Okay, so we've got, that's what makes the painting pop. You'll get, you'll have doubts. You'll want, oh, should I use this color? Well, I can use almost every color on the color wheel sparingly if I will make specific decisions about my main color and then its opposite, and then which way am I going to go? Am I going to go next two places near my main color, or 2 places near my opposite, my complement color? And as long as you are even, if you pick, okay, so we picked red. Okay, so if I picked orange and the red violet, because they're even from this one, those will work. So I could take these 3 and that one. Or what I normally do, and I'm not saying this is right, this is just what I normally do. I normally will take one that's 2 spaces away from my main color, and then 2 spaces on this side from my main color. And then I will consciously use those as the star and then the supporting characters. Okay, and then you could add other colors in small amounts and your painting will work. But if you like stay on one side or kind of hop all around, which I have been known to do, and I'm not saying it won't be a good looking painting. I'm just saying if you're worried about it, this is a foolproof way to decide on your color selection. So if you've enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Hey, I am hosting a 3-day beginning art challenge in February this month, and I would love to have you come along. If you're a beginning artist, this will be so helpful for you to take this 3-day challenge. I will put the link in the description. It'll be the very first link, and I hope to see you in there. Have a great day.